Yeah, welcome back here to Allegiant Stadium, and the Raiders back on the field for the first time, it seems like forever. I know the last time they played a game, it was the Rams and Baker Mayfield going 98 yards to win. Anyway, I digress. It's the Raiders taking on the former team of Josh McDaniels, the Patriots, and you know what? The Raiders get back Darren Waller and Hunter Renfrow. Let's see if Derek Carr would have any help from those two guys. Well, the second quarter, the game was tied at 3 when Carr welcomes back the big fella. Rack wall, wide open, 25 yards, 10-3, the Raiders are up. More good fortune for the Raiders. Patriots 4th down when Malcolm Koonce goes Evel Knievel, shot out of a cannon. He gets the block. Beautiful play by him, and the Raiders will get the ball back on the 20-yard line of the Patriots. They cash in 2 plays later when Carr connects with return of the Mac Hollins. Great throw, even better catch. And the Raiders are up 17-3, and they have this game in hand, right? Well, the third quarter would actually happen. Carr with a touchdown pass, beautiful. Unfortunately, it's to Kyle Duggar, who plays for the Patriots. That's a 16-yard pick six. 17-10, the Raiders are still up, hanging on by a thread. All right, let's fast forward to the fourth quarter. Same score after a couple Nick Folk field goals. The Patriots would complete the comeback when local Ramondre Stevenson, the kid from Centennial High School, gives the Patriots a lead on a 34-yard burst. Mama Stevenson, she's pumped in the crowd. Even more so after the Patriots would add a 2-point conversion to make it 24-17. We're having flashbacks here. After the D, though, would hold for the Raiders. They get the ball back with 2:11, and Carr would take the Raiders down the field 81 yards in 9 plays, including a key 4th down conversion to Mac Hollins, and then Carr finds Keon Cole for a beautiful 30-yard strike. This play is reviewed, 900 times? It still ruled a touchdown. They can't overturn that thing, or this building would explode. The Silver and Black tied the game up at 24. Carr, 231 yards, 3 touchdowns in the pick, but the Pats get the ball back with 32 seconds, needing a field goal to win it, and that would not happen. So New England opts for the trick lateral play to score, but, folks, there's always a but. Former Patriot Chandler Jones has other thoughts. He intercepts the lateral, runs over Mac Jones, get out of my way, and takes it to the house. 48 yards to win the game with no time left. Absolutely incredible, amazing, ridiculous, never seen anything like it. The Raiders win. The Raiders just win, baby. 30-24. Oh my gosh.
I mean, the ball is football. The ball bounces crazy ways. It's not a predictable game sometimes, and obviously the ending that's probably the most insane ending I think I've ever been a part of, but we'll take it.
Well, I've seen some wild endings in my lifetime, but nothing really compares to this one. Hopefully Jesse can come up with the keys to the game, something to talk about in this one. I don't know, maybe he'll find something. Jesse, what you got?
Well, Brian, after a finish like that, you got to just throw out the keys to the game, because if we're all being completely honest, none of us can quite comprehend what we saw here at Allegiant Stadium as Chandler Jones finished the game off against his old team. So with that, we'll let the players show you their point of view of the wild moments that ended in this one here today.
But when I caught it, at first I was thinking, who's around me? And I felt myself stumble a little bit after the stiff arm. And then I was thinking, who do I pitch it to? Because I was just trying to, keep the ball alive. And so when I stayed up, I just turned the Jets on, and the rest was history.
I'd seen the ball go up in the air, and I seen Chan snag it, and then it was over. Couldn't believe it. He stiff-armed the dude who went to the crib.
Soft hands, you know what I'm saying? Great after the catch. I mean, Yak is a huge part of this offense, so it's a big play. Yeah, get 55 on the over route, we'll be all right.
There was no room for a celebration. Like I said, I was trying to catch my breath. I really couldn't breathe, but man, that was a huge win.
Would you just describe what transpired after he gets in the end zone there and just the celebration there?
I mean, honestly, I know they was all celebrating. I ran in here because I had to use the restroom. So if y'all really want to know, when they was out there celebrating, I was in his pen. So I had a Forrest Gump moment.
But that wasn't the only crazy play from this game. Just prior to that, Derek Carr connected with Keelan Cole for a 30-yard touchdown to tie this game up in the final couple minutes here.
Keelan, sorry if I missed it, but what's your reaction when they just keep replaying it and it's taking a second to make it?
That was my reaction. What the Who's next?
Was there ever a doubt that you ran?
Yes.
I mean, the first angle they kept showing, it was like, okay, it looked like he out. But then they showed the second angle. I don't know why they was hiding so long, but they showed it, and all the grass that came up was inside the white. So I was like, oh, that's lit. The top part of his cleat was out of bounds, but it probably just wasn't a stud underneath there. So was up after that.
So with the craziness in the books, somehow the Raiders have to move on next week to their game on Christmas Eve against the Steelers. We'll see how they respond, if they can keep their chances here at the playoffs. Very slim, but still possibly keep them alive down the stretch here with 3 games to go. With that, we'll get it back to you.
All right, thank you all for that.